Alright, let's get growing. Day 24 of winter, year 2 on ImPondsible Farm. We are on 60 out of 101 fish ponds. I believe we do need to go get Robin started on another. So let's get going. Let's get growing. It has been a very long week and a long weekend. I've had a great time. So it's time to get back to Stardew Valley. Egg salad, welcome in, welcome in. Nice first, thank you. How's it growing? Good morning, Wolfie. Welcome in, how's it growing? Emma, good morning, welcome in, how's it growing? Shannon, good morning, welcome in, how's it growing? We've got a couple days of winter left here. Good morning, Mango, how's it growing? Welcome in, welcome in. I promise I will put those sycamore pictures in the Discord today. I've had a very busy week. Growing well, egg salad, that's good to hear. Totally didn't forget the times when forward. That was me just a few weeks ago, believe me. I just realized I didn't put a pinned comment, so that's going to be it today. Wolfie, it's snowing today. Oh my goodness, back to winter. Today's been nice here. It is, we do have kind of a crappy rainy day planned for the rest of the day, but right now it's very nice. Alright. Oh. We've been getting a lot of Iridium days here lately. Now that is a good use of the red card. That's where that's where you get to use the red card. Shannon, isn't rain pretty much the normal go-to for you guys though? Alright, so obviously we were at Skull Caverns just yesterday, and it looks like we will be going again today. We have ladders and shafts. We have an Iridium luck day. Here we go. First thing in the morning, Skull Cavern run. Ashy, welcome in. How's it growing? Oh, Ashy, that's very sweet of you. Today will be only a single stream. Old Sun is planning on leaving shortly after this stream ends today, so I may actually be back in the afternoon, but it won't be normal. It'll be a bit of a pop-up as soon as he's gone. I'm not getting back on here until he's left. So today will be a little bit unpredictable, and then we're back to our normal schedule tomorrow for a bit. I am going to be trying to pick up part-time work starting very soon. I'm going to be doing interviews this week. So I'm going to try to pick up part-time work and possibly keep the full-time streaming schedule for now, to maybe delay when I need to go back to full-time. Because once I go back to full-time, this schedule is not going to work anymore. So I'm going to try and delay that by one more month, I think, by going back part-time as soon as possible. But I am going to try to keep this schedule for at least another few weeks. And all of the VODs are available on YouTube. So at any point in time, you can always just go back and hit the playlists and have a nap. Alright, let's get ourselves cleaned up and back into the Skull Caverns. We're going to have to go back to the dwarf. Let's see. Yeah, Shannon, what you've got? You're 1 week in, you've got a whole nother week left, yeah? VODs, what VODs? I have every single stream that I've done since I started 2 months ago is available on YouTube. The link is in the description down below to my YouTube. So every single stream is there on my YouTube. Good morning, Wax. Welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? Emma, Global Health Insurance just arrived. Just on time, as always, right? Just on time, as always. Glad you didn't need it. Okay, we have everything except for the bombs. Still 2 weeks off. Roughly go back the 13th. Nice. That's on me, to be fair. I left it kind of late. Hey, it happens, right? It happens. Alright, let's drop off our dwarf helmet. I don't want to give that one away. We do kind of want that. And we'll go ahead and have some coffee. And we'll just hope that the animals aren't starving. Because we haven't been paying attention to them. Oh, I do need a... oh, this is already a poor morning here. Catching up on the last challenge. Old chill streams still as good as new chill streams. Well, that's good to hear, because I have felt like my first couple weeks was definitely very shaky. I've noticed myself getting better as time goes on, but I'm glad you do like them. Let's grab a warp totem. There we go. And you know what? I'll go ahead and eat one of these eels just to make sure I'm fast to get there. There we go. Definitely full of promoters. What's that? Alright, let's go buy some bombs and get back into the Skull Caverns again, because apparently that's where we live now. People who want to just show you their... Oh, yes, yes. The early streams was very full of those people, yes. If they were people at all. I'm still unsure if they were real humans or just AI bots. Oh, no, not just you. No. It's everyone. I think they're much more frequent. I think they frequent channels that have like 3 or below viewers more. So when you're first starting out with the 0 to 3 viewers, I feel like they're way more frequent. I haven't gotten one of those in a long time. But we still get the view spam, the view bot spammers. Oh yeah, they absolutely love to DM you on Discord. Yep. I just don't answer at this point. When I was starting out, I didn't really know what was going on. You know, I thought they were real people. They seemed friendly. But I kind of learned the script over a period of time. Was able to spot them out. Look at that. 3 shafts off 1 bomb. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they do. They're just trying to get your payment information, I guess. I don't really understand the whole art sale thing. I can't believe they're actually making that much money doing it, but who knows? That's what leads me to believe that they are just AI scammer bots, so that they're blanketing they're blanketing all of Twitch. And if they just sell one here and there, that's probably enough then. I see the shaft. I was the same. Now I'm like, nah, I have my designers, thank you. Yep. Ashy, I was in a quiet stream once, just chatting, and someone came in acting all nice, then mentioned their art. It's so much more common than you would think. I was completely just taken aback by it when I first started streaming, because I couldn't imagine that it's that profitable to spend your time spamming tiny streamers. Played along, asked questions to pull them up, and they whispered me some choice words. Yes. They do not like being called out, that's for sure. I just couldn't believe that it's profitable to spend your time doing that, which was what led me to think that they must be using AI bots to do the chatting. Because it couldn't be a good use of your time. Oh, that's right, Magic Rock Candy. I mean, how many people are actually buying stuff from them? Couldn't possibly be a good use of their time. Nice ladder there. Oh, that's right. We still have, Robin's not currently working, so we're in here. I'm messing up here. If Robin's not working, we're falling behind. Man, where is a ladder? There's a ladder. Had one the other day. Yeah, they must do, because I had one sat in multiple streams. Wow. I would say that even if they get no hits for a while, one poor sucker could sustain them for a while. I mean, maybe. I guess they're probably in, in a very poor country where $20 might get them a couple weeks. I don't know. I just don't see it being livable to try to do that. Oh. Man, lots of freebies today. I wonder if the extra ladders and shafts affects the freebies, the pre-spawns. I never even considered it before, honestly. Just play along with them. They always have some dramatic sob story. Oh, I've never had them give me a sob story. They just always come in hot with the... they just came into the stream. I've been streaming for 1 or 2 minutes, and they're like, oh my god, your stream is so wonderful. I love it. It's awesome. Your graphics are great. You must have a really good computer, and your sound quality is so good, right? And I'm on a 15-year-old computer playing Stardew Valley with a headset mic. And then they'll ask, how long have you been playing the game? They'll ask what you do for work. And then they'll say, why don't you, can I ask, why don't you have a better stream setup? Or why don't you have panels in your about section? Or, I have some ideas for your stream. Could I DM you on Discord, right? One time I got a scam call and just started venting them about a fake breakup till they hung up. There you go. There you go. Play right back. I'm not good at that part. I'm not good at the playing right back part. I'm just annoyed that they're wasting my time. By the time I figure it out. Love messing with scammers. I mean, the idea is wonderful. I'm just not good at it. Okay, we do have our first ad break coming up. This is the one to get the pre-rolls off. So if you are not currently subscribed, please turn down your volume. I know I can be a bit quiet. I know the ads can be a bit loud. I'd hate for them to come in hot and blow out your eardrums. So if you are not currently subscribed, you're not going to miss anything. I'll also be taking a break. We're not going to do much of anything until you get back. Go ahead and turn down your volume now. The ads are coming in 10 seconds, and I will see you in a couple minutes. All right. The other day I was feeling pretty terrible, headache, body aches, tired when I slept enough, sore throat at the works. Thought I had to be coming down with something. This has to be going somewhere, right? This can't be the whole story. Ah, there you go. Nabi suggested I have a cup of tea. So I made some chamomile tea. Within 30 minutes, my throat was better, headache gone. The next day, I was totally fine. There you go. I need to make a tea emote, actually. Let me write that down. I need to make a tea emote. Tea makes everything better. Yep, no, that's fine. If you would have written it all out in one. Shannon, you have so much that you have to do already. I wouldn't I wouldn't want you to spend your precious time on that. I think I can figure that one out. All right, we should all be back from ads now. We should all be released from the ad demons. 2 weeks off, I'm bored. Chill tea brand. Ooh, chill brand tea. I like the sounds of that. I'm just having my cranberry spice positive energy right now. I had my wheat toast with raspberry chipotle jam, a little bit spicy jam, and honestly it was fantastic. It was the perfect blend of sweet and spicy. Just absolutely perfect slice of toast. Yeah, it was wonderful. It was wonderful. It was one of the fell off the truck specials from my local Benton Dent. It must not have been a very popular flavor. I love going through that grocery store because it's all the cast-offs, and generally speaking, the cast-offs are exactly what I'm looking for. I see stuff in there that just sounds wonderful. Not all of it is. I'll give them that. Not all of it is wonderful. But sometimes it really hits it out of the park. Is that another swashbuckler hat? Yes, it is. Some rain totems. I'll keep them if I can. I don't know that I'll need them at all. Alright, what are we looking at? We're at floor 65 at 1140. Not bad, but not great either. There's our first prismatic shard, though. That's pretty good. I know there's a ladder up there. I'm just gonna... This is a pretty packed level. I was gonna get a little bit more stone before we left. That is what we're here for, after all. The prismatic shards are a nice bonus, but we are here for the stone. And once we get deeper... Just made around a cup of 2 rooibos, blackcurrant, and ginseng. Oh, yes. I love rooibos. I do. What is it actually? Rooibos, isn't it? It's like, oh, it has another name, and I can't remember what the other name is. It's been a while since I've had that, though. I should get some. Till yesterday I went to check the TV but was standing in front of it so couldn't actually see it. Had a right dumb moment. Red tea. I think that's what it is, yeah. I knew there was a different name for it. And I just couldn't remember what it was. Was standing in... Oh, in the house. Yeah, in the house. I get what you're saying. Yeah. And that's why once you get... I can't remember when it becomes available. It might always be available and you just need the money, but Robin sells a large flat screen TV, and that can be very helpful for that exact circumstance. If you're standing directly in front of the regular TV, you cannot see the actual gold, purple, whatever. But if you get the big screen LED TV, then it doesn't matter. The TV's big enough to see it from anywhere. Put it on the wall with the mod. Okay. That would work. There's another prismatic shard. Is there a ladder somewhere else? No, there is not. There we go. Okay, there is a ladder back there, but I am going to bomb this real quick. I love that sound. Excuse me, sir. Didn't manage to avoid that one. You know what? First pickaxe at 2 p.m. Not bad, not bad. Our pace is not great, but I think we are going to get enough materials today. I think I'll stay on this level. Alright, there we go. And we do, at some point need to stop going into the Skull Caverns on every Iridium Luck Day and start just working on perfection goals. We will get there. We do have the missing stock list now, so we will be able to buy all the seeds from Pierre now and get that started. So that's definitely on the list of things to do today. is get the Ginger Island farm up to snuff. If you could recommend a sweet tea, what would it be? Really, I'm struggling to find a flavor tea I like. I've really been enjoying all of these citrus, the orange ones. Clementine, mandarin. What was the sweet clementine, mandarin, tangerine, which I believe are all very similar. Satsumas, right? I've really been enjoying those. They're very sweet without being sweetened. So I don't know what you have available there, but I would start with that. There's another prismatic shard. Keep in mind the prismatic shards will only come out of iridium nodes. So, you know what? I am going to go ahead and do this one. If we're going to get these prehistoric floors now, I should be killing the what are they called again? Something Rex. Oh, a golden animal cracker. Nice. Good morning, Ness. Welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? What can we sell? We can sell the bug meat. We can sell the basilisk paw. We can definitely sell the rusty spoons. They're not worth a darn. I already have a swashbuckler's hat. Alright. Tried a couple of the Twinings brand, but they aren't that good. It's growing well here. Had family day. I've had a very big week. A very big 7 days. I'm very sore and very tired and also very happy. So it's been good. Oh no, it's freezing it where I can't reach it. Okay, well you need to come on out of there then. For the life of me, I cannot remember what these dinosaurs are named. But yes, we had our family day yesterday. It was a beautiful day out, so we spent the day outside almost entirely. We came in for just a very simple spaghetti meal. Nothing fancy. And then right back outside again. So I am indeed very sore. Alright, there's our floor 115 cinder shards. I definitely won't complain about 15 cinder shards. I think we already have one of these gold trimmed shirts. We'll throw those away. We'll throw these away. We can throw away some of these bones. Pepper Rexes, Emma, there you go. That's what they are. For the life of me, I could not remember it. I'm a little I'm a little slow this morning. We need more coffee. Looked like a very full week of great outings in good company. Absolutely, both exactly that. Much better than yesterday, but just taking today to be steady. Good. Good. Rest up. Rest up. I did miss you streaming yesterday, but you got to take care of yourself. You have got to take care of yourself. Oh, there's a ladder. Oh, another golden spur. Another prismatic shard. What's that? 5 for today. 4 for today so far. Going to stream tomorrow, 9 a.m. GMT, some Stardew. Nice, nice. So that will be So I should be able to watch about the whole thing before I start then, I think. I don't know, you guys had your daylight savings time this past weekend too, didn't you? So now I need to relearn everything. I was already so bad at trying to figure out the times. Golden mystery boxes, nice. Now I need to relearn everything again. Had a hospital appointment call this morning, officially discharged. On your own, looking after yourself now. What does officially discharged mean? Does that mean they've determined that you're cured? What does that mean? Yes, okay, you've done the math and I should be able to watch most of it. Because it's going to take me a while to figure out that math. Oh, our magic rock candy has expired. This one should last us the rest of the night. It's BST now, yeah. Yep, exactly. The daylight savings time. There's our 5th prismatic shard. Alright, but... So... 9 a.m. BST, okay. 9 a.m. BST to EDT is 4 a.m. EDT. Okay. Yeah, so I should be able to watch the whole thing tomorrow morning. 4 a.m. is about when I wake up usually anyway, so I should be able to watch most of it. I might be a little late if I sleep in. Okay, there's a ladder over here. 4 a.m. Emma, yes, that is about when I wake up naturally. I try to generally go to bed. I get very tired at about 8:30 or 9 p.m. And so I'm usually asleep by 10 p.m. and awake around 4. That's kind of my natural rhythm. That's why working night shifts was so hard for me. It's basically that I've had my 10 appointments with them and they're 8 in whatever areas they need assistance with. There's no cure. Right, that was kind of my point. There's no cure. So got to go it alone now. Me and the disability. Okay, so it was a prescribed number of appointments for them to help you learn to live with it. And you've completed that now. But I can join them again in the future if I need further help. Okay, good. Good. Yes, Shannon's very committed to the F1. Okay, I see, Ness. So it was helpful though, I feel, right? It's just that it's not going to continue now. Or you're on your own to determine if you need more help or not. Whoops. Okay, I want to start looking for better floors now. So that time's good? Yeah, I'll be up. I'll be up. Like I said, I might be late, but I'll be up. Whole month's break. Mercedes can no longer cheat, and lots of regulation changes to come after the crash Sunday. Oh, okay. Okay, uh-oh. That sounds like quite the event. there's a shaft. There's a shaft. This is something that I definitely do not follow. 5 starfruit seeds. I mean, we are going to need them, so I guess I can't complain. They are quite expensive, aren't they? I basically don't follow any sports, to be honest, so it's not a surprise that I don't follow F1 either. It's been a hot mess. FIA ruined the sport. Essential for those who don't know, one of the drivers had to take avoiding actions due to high closing speeds and ended up crashing at 150 miles an hour. Oh my gosh. Wrote a letter to work telling them the harm they'd caused me. Basically learned to advocate for myself. Now work treats you so much better. Yes, you do. There's really no replacement for advocating for yourself. Even when someone else does indeed have your best interest at heart, they can't know exactly how you feel. So being able to vocalize or write down your own feelings is very important. Emma, I don't really follow sports either. The only reason I know about is Brother and Monster flavors. Oh, okay. I guess Monster's a big sponsor. As with all of those extreme sports, I guess. Red Bull, Monster, that kind of thing. Help me with an aftercare plan too. Small goals. Good. Good. It can be overwhelming for sure, especially with that condition, if you're left to your own devices to figure out how to deal with it. Because just researching for a day can be exhausting. He's okay, just knee contusions. The cars are very safe to be in since recent years, but the regs at the moment do risk crashes. One of the other drivers is like, it's always going to happen. Well, yes, I mean, fair enough. They're driving at extreme speeds, so if there is more than one car on the course, at some point, even if there's not more than one car on the course, at some point someone is going to crash. Having more than one car on the course makes it much more likely. Okay, I think I'm going to stay here for a second. I know I don't have chronic fatigue, and all of this learning from streaming has made me exhausted almost every day. So I can only imagine. Not been the same since Grosjean crashed at Bahrain. See if I can find a clip of the crash. Ooh, I don't. Can you put a video behind a spoiler alert? It's the closing speeds that the risk with these new regs. The cars are 50 fuel, 50 electric, and they didn't tune them. Okay. There is a car enthusiasts channel. There's already a car enthusiasts channel. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I mean, I was here in Appalachian America. Oh, there's a shaft. Here in Appalachian America, NASCAR is what people watch. I've never been a great fan, but I was there whenever, not in the stadium, present on television when Dale Earnhardt died. That was a big deal here, and they definitely changed a lot of regulations because of that. but you know, you're pushing automobiles to their maximum speeds. It's always going to be dangerous. There's no way to eliminate all danger. No way at all. The halo definitely has saved lives. I would imagine so. That's the basically like the little roll cage above the helmet. There's another prismatic shard. It's 11:30 p.m. Definitely want to be looking for a decent floor to just clear the whole thing. Shadow, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? Driving, but we'll be home shortly. All right. It was introduced after death, yes. Yep, it's always going to be dangerous. Well, that's an interesting ladder placement on that one. I think I'm just going to do a couple bombs here before I leave. You can have chronic fatigue with a lot of chronic illnesses, but chronic fatigue and CFS are different. Oh, okay. A lot of people don't realize, I didn't realize, use them interchangeably, which is the damaging effects of the doctors in the 80s, changing the name from ME to CFS. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Ness. I did not know that. I did not know that. I thought chronic fatigue was the result of any number of things, and yours was just the result of the myelinic encephalitis or whatever it is. I can't pronounce this stuff. I had always thought that CFS was exactly a blanket term used to define the symptoms of things that caused chronic fatigue. Oh, we are working on another stack of stone here. Whoops. I missed the trash can. Okay. How would I add a spoiler filter? So you do the key, the backslash key that's directly above the enter key. There's the straight up and down line, that's the shift backslash key. You do 2 of those, and then you put the link, and then you do 2 of those. I guess that would work. I hope that works. It was a stigmatized name given by physicians that didn't understand the condition, which is why a lot of people with the condition don't like to use the term CFS, but not everyone knows what ME is. Yeah. My wife, before she passed away, had MELAS, which is myelinic, oh my gosh, myelinic encephalitis, lactic acidosis, and stroke-like episodes. So like the first part, I think is the same thing. The ME, I think, is the same thing. Yes, it's good to I appreciate that. I do. Because I think what you're getting at and what I'm getting out of this is that CFS is, they've completely they've made it purposefully obfuscated almost to where there's no way to truly understand what they mean. Thank you for the follow. I do have anonymous follows, so you're welcome to lurk as you please, take a nap, go to sleep, or announce yourself in chat. It's entirely your choice. But I do appreciate it either way. I'll just sell the Mega Bomb. Okay. Oh, another perfect magic quiver. Does that mean they're both exactly the same? 0.9 and 30 to 35 damage. I believe that's it. I believe that's exactly it. So I think the perfect magic quivers are created equal. Watch there be a ladder all the way at the end. I'm just going to run down. Yeah. Okay, we're almost out of bombs. So I might make a few to pick up these last couple floors. Yeah, this is probably where we end the night here, I think. So again, not a huge run for 175, but we did get more than a stack of stone, which is always our goal. The Vixter, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? Loving the chill vibes. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's what we're here for. We're here to chill. We're here to hang out. While I make mistakes and fail every day, we're chilling. We're doing the fish pond challenge here, where we build 101 fish ponds, which is not even the correct number. I made a mistake and failed and came up with the wrong number of fish ponds. We only needed 73 or 74, but we're going to go to the full 101 just for the giggles anyway. So, we're doing a lot of skull caverns because we need a lot of stones for a lot of fish ponds. And in the meantime, we're going to work on some perfection goals. And we might be finishing perfection before we finish the fish ponds, to be honest. So, we're just chilling. We're just chilling. And this has been a fairly successful skull cavern run today. It's been a little bit average, but 7 prismatic shards is never bad. I'll just make 25 for now. I'd like to keep the iron ore. Sounds like the same starting name with the additional... Yeah, I think so. Again, I'm horrible at pronouncing all this stuff, so I don't know. Nommed a big bag of corn tortilla chips with hummus. Oh man, that sounds good. We tell no one, right? You stick the tortilla chips bag under something else in the trash can, so not even you have to look at it, right? Shadow having a very tired day, had to go out to get meds from the pharmacy, going back to bed when I get home. Nice and comfy, nice and comfy. The Vixter currently on lunch break at work, and this is exactly what I needed. That's wonderful. We have a lot of people here at work generally. I have quite a few that actually just put me in their ear or on a second monitor or in the background while they work. Whether their bosses know or not, I'm not sure. But I love their company. I enjoy their company. Oh, of course there was a ladder there the whole time. So like I said, 176, not a fantastic, definitely not a record-setting run. But we got the resources we were looking for. We got 7 prismatic shards. We got 1,100 stone. 350 iridium ore. Not great on the ore front. But we did get a golden animal cracker. We got a few cinder shards. We got, some generally decent things. The bosses should have you on their second monitor. Yeah. So that they yell at people less, right? They're just nice and calm, nice and chill. They're not so worried about what their employees are doing. Chill. It's like, how I thrive or survive. Look, Ness. Look, Ness. I know. I have those moments too. Where I've just completely smashed an entire bag of chips. And I don't even want to look at what I've done. So I tuck that bag of chips under the next thing in the trash can so I don't have to look at it again. It happens. It happens to all of us, right? Shoving snack packages under layers of rubbish in the bin is my secret technique. It's not a secret anymore. Yep. Emma, so real. Okay, so it's definitely not just me, and it's definitely not just Nessie. It's a universal concept. I love that. Oh no, ladders and shafts again. We're not going back, guys. We're not going back. It's a bad luck day. Right, we're not going back. We're taking care of the animals today. We're heading over to Ginger Island today. We are doing this Keys Prismatic Range. We don't have to do that today. We have 11 days for that. Vixter, 100% do this. Okay, so this is a universal thing. We all do this. I'm so glad to know. Sometimes hid it in the desk drawer until a later date. I'm just not dealing with that right now. I'll deal with that later. I love it. I love it. Alright, so let's get cleaned up, and we'll put a golden animal cracker in another one of our Legend 2 ponds. Vixter, if you do have me on your screen and are watching, this would be a good time to watch while I'm doing the animals and the fish ponds to check out what this actually looks like on a regular day. We are going to want to get up to Robins. We are going to want to get over to the desert today. These are things we're going to want to do. Possibly a sneaky cookie wrapper in there right now. Oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Alright. Oh, there's no room. We are going to need to get all the rare crows. I haven't been focused on that because we're not really doing a lot of farming. But we are going to need to do that. And I might as well just sell these couple dino eggs. I'll just sell the starfruit seeds too. Why not? Why not? Vegan marshmallows bag. I've never had any vegan marshmallows. I should give that a try. I'm not a huge fan of marshmallows just in general. But I should try that. Okay, where's my peaches? Where's my eel? There we go. What I did, because I can't work out the spoiler thing, is just posted the highlights for it and timestamped the crash. Okay, thank you. Thank you. That's good enough. That should work. Wait till the main build's a bit fuller before I hide all these. Alright, we'll put our speed juice on here. And then we'll pet our animals since they've been neglected for the last couple of days while we did Skull Cavern runs. Okay. Mooshake and Moolady have been petted. Tumnus has been petted. And Alan have been petted. I wonder if is there a button to just take everything out of the chest? There's buttons to put everything in a chest. But I don't think there's a button to take everything out of a chest. Sir Exalot has been petted. Sharptooth has been petted. Chickadee has been petted. Hen Solo has been petted. Nugget has been petted. Lizard has been petted. Reptar has been petted. Quackers has been petted. Duck Vader has been petted. And Ribbits has been petted. All of the animals have been petted. Good morning, Pickles. Love you. I hit the water bowl on the first attempt. I'm getting very good at that, by the way. What a beautiful pen message. Good morning, Ember. I know I've said good morning to you already, but welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? Yes, I forgot this morning to actually look for a decent motivational phrase. So that is what I came up with after the stream had already started. It is okay to not be okay. You're loved anyway. Oh, our pomegranates are starting. Yes. Now we can woo our love. Now we can woo our love, Elliot, and we can replace the peaches with pomegranates. I'll wait until we have a bit of a stack of pomegranates first. Okay. So now we'll take care of our fishies. Growing okay, feeling very tired today, so gonna lurk while I sort the recipes out. You know, there's no pressure, Ember. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Vixter back to work, but I shall join you another time. Thank you, Vixter. Thank you for the chill vibe. See you all soon. Thank you for chilling with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Uploading them to Google Drive, figure out how to share it anonymously. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Definitely not on my account, that's for sure. Oh, I forgot to empty my inventory here. And it is row day, of course. I find the dolomite to be very pretty, but I'm not sure that it's useful for anything. The Feast of the Winter Star is today. Well, that means we can't get Robin anyway. How's my inventory? No good. That means we can't get Robin today anyway, so out of luck on that one. We're just going to be at 60 fish ponds for quite a while. There's a banana. Didn't I need a banana for something, or just to ship it? I think I just needed to ship a banana. And we are ready for our next actual fish. Love sharing recipes with people. Take a break if I need to. Thanks for looking out for me, Chill. I get worried. I do worry, you know? Because I know I need to take naps. I worry that other people aren't. I know it's probably misplaced, but I want you all to get the rest you deserve. I know you're taking care of yourself. I'm sure I don't need to tell you. But I'm going to anyway, if that's okay. Mutton raiding with the party of 79. Welcome in, Mutton. Welcome in, Raiders. Good morning. How's it growing? Busting in with a mutton raid. Vinspec, welcome in. Toasty D, welcome in. Spuddy, welcome in. Rach, welcome in. Obi-Wan Shinobi, I love your name. That's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. Mutton forgot the raid message. Happens to me all the time. What you do, Rach, is you just copy and paste someone else's after you've already come in, and you never mention it. You just copy and paste someone else's, and you just don't even say. Right, Toasty knows. Toasty knows where it's at. Oh no, that's no worries, Mutton. No worries at all. We all have that. Panda, what she needs to do is paste her computer specs. If you guys want to laugh, my computer specs are down in the About section at the very bottom of my About panel. And that should give you a good chuckle. So anyway, I am Chill. For anyone that doesn't know me already, I'm Chill. And we're just chilling. That is what we're doing. I'm doing the fish pond challenge, which I completely made up. I imposed this upon myself, where we build a fish pond for every fish in the game. Here we are. I can't zoom out any further. We're currently at 60 out of 101. As it turns out, I was using the wrong list of fish. I was using the list of fish for the expanded mod. So we only needed 74, but 101 were promised and 101 will be delivered. So we're just going to do Legend 2s for the rest. Have posted my computer specs accidentally as a read message. Oh my goodness. How How was your stream? I had to get up and start my day at that point, so I definitely missed out. I have not seen much of that gameplay. Chilling is surprising to me. What that should not surprise anyone. Shannon, definitely turn to YouTube for my chill nap times. That is what this place is for. Sadly enough, at any point in time, exciting for me, at any point in time, half of my viewers are sleeping, I think. But Mutton, absolutely, I don't know what time it is where you are. It's got to be late. So if you do need to take care of yourself, please do that. Please do that, and definitely give Dave Grohl a pat for me. I worry about him sometimes, you know? Panda could honestly sleep to your voice. Well, I'm telling you, that's, I think, what most people do. Honestly, I think people are here for the birds and to take a nap. The exciting Stardew Valley gameplay is not why anyone is here. I love falling asleep to these streams, but I hate waking up and seeing that the stream is over. Aw. Well, I do try to raid out to very cozy places as well. I don't try to raid out to anywhere that you'd be upset waking up. Dave's been looking a bit flat, lady. Mutton must get to bed. Absolutely. Thanks for the raid. I do appreciate that. You have yourself a nice sleep. Get your rest. Blessing to nap for everyone. Everyone. If you're on a couch, on a chair, at a table, on a bus, on a train, or at your desk at work, you have my blessing to nap. It does work. Just close your eyes. You should make Sleepcast YouTube vids would be a hit. Well, what I do, I just upload all of these VODs to YouTube. And I guess that works. I don't know. I just upload every VOD. Every VOD of every stream is available on YouTube. I made playlists for the different challenges. So you can just hit play on a playlist and close your eyes. Good night, Mutton. It was nice to see you in here. Ness, excuse me, I'm here for both. I don't know that the both is possible. Can you sleep and enjoy the exciting Stardew Valley gameplay at the same time? That sounds impossible. Remember when I fell asleep to your stream and woke up 6 hours later with a random streamer on? Yeah. Panda, the link is below. I should implement that though. You're right. I'm gonna write that down. Thank you for that. I've added it to my to-do list. Oop, I bumped the microphone. Exclamation point YouTube. The link is down below. But I will add that command. That's wonderful. That's genius. Thank you. Alright, so the Feast of the Winter Star has begun. So Robin is not available for us to get her started on another fish pond, which is not the greatest of news. But we do need to do the row sheds. That's going to be a lot of money today. We've done Skull Cavern runs for 2 or 3 days in a row now. Everything has been neglected while we did that. Okay. So we're doing perfection in the meantime. It looks like we're going to be able to finish perfection before we finish the fish pond challenge. Funnily enough, that seems to be how things are going. So we're just kind of chipping away at things here. Followed and sub to YouTube. Well, thank you. Voice has won me over. That's very sweet. That's very sweet of you. I do need to put this golden animal cracker into this pond, and then you'll notice, oh, I have a lot of them that don't have golden animal crackers yet. Chill's voices peak. Toasty, you're the sweetest. I see, that's the thing. So the way the time zones work, if I'm normally waking up at 4 a.m., right? So I'm tuning in to either Toasty D or Nobby to help me get another extra hour of sleep or so before I have to get up and get my day started. And they're the ones telling me I have a nice voice. I don't get it. I do not get it. All right. rhubarb pie recipe, red plate recipe, Harvey 1,000 gold, Harvey 1,000 gold, spaghetti from Gus, and today is the Feast of the Winter Star, and Linus picked us up. So that was, we did Skull Caverns 3 days in a row. We share our calm and chill. We absolutely do. I love that our audiences overlap so hard, honestly. I love it, because we're not in competition with each other at all. It would be impossible for us to be in competition with each other, and I love that about it. It makes it better. All right, you know what? Let's have some spaghetti for breakfast. I don't know what won me over, the fun gameplay or just the chilled out vibes. I don't think there's any exciting gameplay going on here at all. I do agree with Toast, though. I think the compilation edits of the whole things will be interesting. Panda off to do Duolingo and sleep. Great to meet you, Panda. Thanks for chilling with me. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for keeping me company. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. All right, so, I mean, do we know? I don't. Oh, there's a thing that'll tell me who I got, isn't there? Oh, we got Elliot. Maybe it was all the food talk. Everything always devolves into food talk, doesn't it? It's kind of strange. It is kind of strange. Or maybe it's not. It's just our baser instincts coming out. So now is the time to swap to the pomegranates then. I think we go do the festival, and then we come back and we do the row sheds. Okay, no rare crow. I've realized we started this challenge. I did not know that I would want to do perfection. So the rare crows we're actually a bit behind on. We do need all of the rare crows to get the recipe to build the deluxe scarecrows. So it's you. Ah, pomegranate, thanks. Just think it's different people discussing food because we're all secretly hungry even when we're not. Yes. Well, that's where the tea comes in. Sipping tea all day does prevent some snacking. Hey Chill, I'm your secret gift giver this year. Here, open it. Why, thank you. What is it? A blackberry cobbler. A bit underwhelming, but I'm sure delicious. It sounds wonderful. And here we are. Here I am. Blackberry cobbler sounds delicious, does it not? Professor, welcome in, welcome in. Me and Sophie checking in. Sophie, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing, Sophie? How's it growing, Professor? Good to see you in here. We are at the Feast of the Winter Star. Food is safe and cozy. You know what? That's a good point. Yeah, that is a very good point. I'm just going to chat everybody up while we're all in one place. We are trying to get people up to maximum hearts here. Sophie says, fine, thank you, darling. Oh, I've gotten myself into a bit of a pickle there. I believe Linus is somewhere. I've had a beautiful morning. I've had a very long, very tiring week. Very sore and very happy. We had our family fun day yesterday, and it was a beautiful day, so we spent a long time outside playing baseball and such. Came in for a nice meal of very simple spaghetti, not a lot of cooking involved. And then went right back outside, played some frisbee, played some more baseball, took a walk around down to the pond. and just had a good day overall. Last week we had our trip down to DC for the cherry blossoms and the zoo. That was probably 10 miles of walking. Nessie chill sucking up to the locals. Oh yeah, I definitely visit my wild friends very frequently. Is there a fountain at your house? That's the turtle tank in the background. I have a turtle named Marty. She's a young eastern red-eared slider. Not a red-eared slider, a painted turtle, an eastern painted turtle. Sorry, they all look the same to me. I got her from a local school. They had her as a classroom pet and did not want her anymore. So I took her in here, and that's the filter that you hear in the background. Species. they look very similar, Toasty. You can Google it. Google Eastern red-eared slider and Eastern painted turtle, and you will see what I mean. I'm not familiar with turtles. I never was familiar with turtles. Ness, you did. You did get your new car. That's wonderful. Shadow as a turtle owner. Yes, they are similar. Yes, see? Thank you, Shadow, for the backup. That's wonderful news, Ness. I hope this one is much more satisfying. What is it with American schools and class pets? You know, I don't know. But I do know if there's nothing else that's come of it, there's at least a catchy little jingle. What's gonna work? Teamwork. What's gonna work? Teamwork. That was the Wonder Pets. Even less familiar with turtles. No, big turtles, small turtles, medium turtles. Yeah, that was about the extent of my knowledge. Oh no, Joe, what? The Wonder Pets was a wonderful show. My kids loved it. My kids loved Wonder Pets. What kind of gift are you hoping to receive this year? Well, I already got a Blackberry Cobbler, but an interesting book would have been nice. Alright. Not quite everyone. There's Linus. Darn you, autocorrect. Oh yes, way more satisfying. He's had a week getting the train. It was enough to put him in gear to get another. Yeah, I bet. Alright, I think no, we haven't. Oh, okay. I think we've chatted everyone up. We can go ahead home now. I'm home, by the way, if anyone was concerned I was texting and driving. No, I have faith. Had a look at a couple last Friday. The one he wanted was perfection. Wonderful. Perfection. Okay, so now we do need to do the row sheds. So that's what we'll do now. This one's a work in progress here. The other one's complete. Me and Shadow can sing TV programs off the top of our heads. Have not heard Wonder Pets for years and yet somehow still remember the song. Yes. Yes, it was a wonderful show. We do have an ad coming up in just a little bit. So I'm going to try and get what I can done before then. And then I think I might bring the birds early today. They've been up for a while. The sun's coming up earlier now. Oh, thank you, Shannon. 3 of them. 4 of them. Any more? 4 of them. Are we done? All right. Thank you. Thank you for the fish till we pass outs. The counter has been adjusted to 25 fish till we pass outs currently. Voxel Grandland X. It's the kind of kid who'd get... Whoops, ads are coming on. If anyone is not currently subscribed, please turn your volume down. I know I can be a bit quiet. I know the ads can be a bit loud. You're not going to miss anything. I'm just going to take a break. I'm going to refill my tea, stretch my legs. So if you're not subscribed, turn your volume down now. Ads are coming in 10 seconds, and I will see you guys in a couple minutes. All right. The birds are with us. Also bought a butt emote, and it got turned down. Huh, I wonder why. I mean, look, if they're going to turn down my peach emotes, although I have seen some pretty raunchy ones, I gotta say. All right, everyone should be back from ads, so we can get back into it here. Fred and Ginger are here now. They're currently looking at something on the ceiling. What is on the ceiling? Ah, a ladybug. They are completely captivated by a ladybug on the ceiling. Yes, Shadow. Yes, all kinds of twerking emotes. All kinds of twerking emotes, but the peach and the butt not allowed. Alright. So this should be a decent amount of money from basically 1.5 sheds full of roe. And then we'll come back, we'll refill them, and then we will fish till we pass out. The cheese butt, oh my god, that one is so funny. Really, all of those cheese emotes are funny. I love those ones. Alright, what have we got? What have we got? 23 Legend 2. So that's what? That's close to 200,000 gold just right there already. More annoying, it was an emote made of a scene from a cartoon. Oh. That is a bit annoying. We know we're going to want the blobfish, the angler, mutant carp. Do we not have a golden animal cracker on our mutant carp? I guess it's not a big deal. If we haven't finished putting golden animal crackers on the Legend 2, then we don't really need to be moving on to anyone else just yet. I do want to make sure I've gotten all of the, there's the glacier fish, all of the legendary fish row before I start picking up too much other stuff. The sturgeon row, I kind of want to start ignoring. It takes a different amount of time to make the caviar than it does to make regular aged roe. And it throws a wrench in the works for sure. Alright, let's take our big stacks first. Okay. You can contest it. They didn't give me, there was no option to contest. There was no option to appeal. It was Patrick Starfish with his shorts around his ankles trying to walk. Right. Yeah, no, there was no appeal button. There was no process for that. I wonder how to do it, because I've been trying to come up with a way to get the peach emotes. See, we've got the stationary ones, but I want them to be flying through the air. And the ones that are flying through the air get rejected for sexual content. Ooh, that's good hot tea. Alright, let me do this other shed first. Those golden animal crackers have really been helping out. Now that we have a lot of the same thing, I don't have to make multiple trips back to the shipping crate. Because most of them are one kind. This is actually going to be, I'm cutting it close here. We still have to fish till we pass out. This is going to be a short fish till we pass out today. So it will allow the normal one, but the minute you animate it, the minute I animate it with my own, with the Twitch's own animations, yes, exactly, it rejects it. I was thinking of waiting till my auto-accepting comes into play, which is 2 months after a rejection. See if I can do it that way. What is that? I don't know what that is. I would like to know what that is. Oh no, it's 1 a.m. I would like to know what that is. What is that auto-accepting 2 months after a rejection? Did I put one in this one? I did not. Okay, we've got to get to the sea. We are definitely backing up on row, so I've got to get to work on that other shed as well. Alright, but I did make it. I did indeed make it. So we can fish until we pass out. Hey Ginger. Hey Ginger. So when you're new, I think you have to have your emotes processed. But if you go 2 months without a rejection, you get leveled up to auto approval. Ah. Okay, so I just need to wait and then resubmit. Okay. So I just need to wait and resubmit. But I need to wait a full 2 months from the last rejection. Alright. So I just shouldn't have even bothered. I didn't think in a million years that a peach flying through the air would be rejected for sexual content. Yeah, fingers crossed. Okay, so today we do have ladders and shafts and extra luck, but it is a bad luck day, so we will not be going to the Skull Caverns, thank God. Oh, nice. Alright. So, posture check. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. Been looking up to see if there's a way around it. That's the only way to try it. Well, that sounds like a good enough way, I guess. It would have been nice had we not have to wait 2 months for it, but if it works, it works. Okay, we do need to get Robin on something. I believe we want to get her on another fish pond right now. So we'll do our morning routine. And then we will get Robin on another fish pond. We are going to need to do the shed at some point very soon. But I don't think we do that today. Mooshake and Moolity have been petted, Tumnus has been petted, and Alan have been petted. Okay, and our coop animals. Nugget has been petted, Sharptooth has been petted, Duck Vader has been petted, Hen Solo has been petted, Ribbits has been petted, Reptar has been petted, Chickadee has been petted, Sir Exilot has been petted, Lizard has been petted, and Quackers has been petted. How do you remember the names of the pets? So if you're listening and you're not watching, that makes a lot of sense. But I actually go through and click every single one and read it off. I am not doing that by memory. Good morning, Pickles. Love you. Good morning, Ginger. I love you too. Good morning, Fred. I love you too. Storm doodling and not your cup of tea. Now. Yeah, no, if you're not watching the screen, that makes sense why you wouldn't know that. But I do, in fact, click on every single animal and read the name off. I do not, in fact, have the entire thing memorized, although I probably would come pretty close to remembering every one of them. Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred. Lady Elena is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Lady Elena. We love you. And welcome in. I hope things are growing well for you. Oops. Okay, what do we have? We have a little bit of wood and a rainbow shell. There we go. So we're just going to take care of our fishies, and then we're going to go ahead and get Robin on another fish pond. Get this challenge going. And hopefully today we should be able to get over to Ginger Island, I think, and get caught up there. Yes, the mutant carp does not, in fact, have a golden animal cracker. Fred's being a cutie. Doing her, I call them doodly doos when she does her doodly doos. That's the most accurate interpretation that I can give. I do need to put a fish in there. So we'll check the list and we'll see what's the next fish. There were no more quests. Marlon picked us up last night, and Evelyn sent us a chocolate cake. Well, that was nice of her. Let's put that chocolate cake in here. Oh, Fred is being very cute. Okay, so I think we just go to Robin right now, and then we head on over to Ginger Island. We are starting to run low on seaweed and algae both, so we're going to need to do a little bit more intentional fishing for seaweed and algae. But it's going to be a while until we run out. I just don't want that to be the reason why we aren't building one. That would be tragic if we were not building a fish pond just because we didn't have the seaweed. All right. Fish pond number 61, that would be. Coming right up. And we no longer have peaches. Are we maxed out with Maru yet? No, we are not. Good morning, Eli. Welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? It's good to see you. So Maru gets a pomegranate. And Sebastian gets a pomegranate. Hey, Ginger. Hey, Ginger, how's it going? So let's head back to the house, actually. And then we will head on over to Ginger Island. Yes, Ginger? What do you have opinions about today? Going good. Sebastian, Emma's husband. Okay, we were actually going to do Sebastian, but we settled on Elliot in the end. Doing my morning routine, currently in a very good mood. All my classes got canceled today. What a wonderful turn of events. What a wonderful turn of events. I hope you have a very relaxing day ahead then. And there goes Ginger getting out the zoomies. She's got Fred all riled up now too. Alright, so off to Ginger Island we go. And what we might want to do, we have 80 cinder shards. No, you know what? I don't think we're doing the volcano dungeon. Yes, Ginger? Was it too early? It may have been. It may have been too early to bring them out, but I thought I'd give it a try. The days are longer now. The sun is coming up earlier. I thought I would bring them out an hour earlier and see how it went. I think she's just a little bit grumpy at the moment. Yeah. The dog went back to their owners, so we don't have that going on. So this is just Ginger being Ginger at this point. But yeah, I think we'll avoid the volcano dungeon today. I'll just run over to Pierre, get a little bit of everything, and then we'll head over to Ginger Island and kind of do some work on that farm. We'll just do, I think we do 25 of each. Ginger. I think we do 25 of each. Like the things that can regrow, I think we only do 10 of those. And then we do 25 of everything else. And that should satisfy the shipping 15 of everything, as well as an extra 10 for cooking. For cooking with. Tomatoes continue to produce. blueberries continue to produce. Whoops. Although I think we've already satisfied a lot of these, but we're going to do it anyway. Just to make 100% sure. And I'll just take note of where I stopped. I know I have grapes over there already. And a few other things over there already. And we've already done a lot of these things during their actual seasons. I think that's where I stop. I want room for the sprinklers. So we stopped at pumpkin. Actually, we stopped at corn because we already have the corn there. So we will come back at a later date and do the rest of that. What we can't fit, we will go ahead. We have 19 iridium sprinklers. That's going to be more than enough. That's going to be well more than enough to do what we need to do. Yeah, so that will be our start. That will be our start of our Ginger Island farm. I'll just chat everyone up here. I'm not giving everyone pomegranates at the moment. I don't have enough pomegranates just yet. We are doing quite well with the socializing, for me anyway. I'm not usually this good at it. We're not yet done with year 2. So this is actually going pretty well. We'll head on over and we'll get started on that farm. We only have a couple more enchantments left on our tools to do. Really what I want to do is get to that infinity blade. Okay. Ashy, if you're on a couch, on a chair, at a table, on a bus, on a train, or at your desk at work, you have my blessing to nap. It does work. Just close your eyes. Have a great night. Gonna get an early night. Thanks, Jill. So happy you're back. I'm happy to see you, Ashy. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope you have a great sleep. Get your rest. Okay, so what do we have? We have more ancient seeds, but right now I'm not concerned with money. Our money situation is actually doing pretty well. What I am concerned with is the rest. We've got that. We have way more than enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Counting with Chill, episode 72. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll get us a little bit of something over there. Okay, and we can destroy all of this. We don't need any of that. Lumi, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? Okay, okay, so this last row is actually not going to be used. Here to get some sleep, Lumi. I haven't seen you stream in a while, actually. Is everything growing okay? Alright, so we'll just start with the parsnips. Now, why do I have them positioned in such a way? I am not sure why I have them positioned in such a way. It's a very strange thing. Alright, so Where are they? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's looking better. Okay. So now, I think what I might do is put our repetitive stuff down here first. I'll end up chopping out all of the grapes, I think. Growing good, just taking my mental health a lot more serious for right now. Not prioritizing streaming is another aspect I can't keep up with. Absolutely respect that. Absolutely respect that. Good for you. You've got to take care of yourself. And I know very well how all-consuming the streaming can be. So if that's keeping you back, then absolutely let that go first. I don't think that's a tillable tile, no. Absolutely let that go first. Whoops, I wanted to go that way. There we go. And I'm just going to do this in double rows. Okay. Alright, looking good. Let's get rid of some seeds. Bean starters. Okay, now what else is going to repeat? Tomatoes. Yes, absolutely. Well-being is way more. Started new meds today. Hopefully things get better. Applied for a job. Have an interview on Thursday. Good luck. Good luck, Lumi. I wish you the best. They'll be lucky to have you. Okay, so we can go ahead and harvest these and then chop them out. We've gotten more than enough. We've sold probably more than enough already. Oh, Fred and Ginger are both wishing you well as well with me. They're giving you their best songs. I don't think any of the rest of those, no. But peppers do. Peppers repeat. Okay. And anything else that repeats? Hops. Hops repeats. Okay. And corn also repeats. Let's get some corn in here. We're just working on these perfection goals here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is strange. I've got my positioning all out of whack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is there. Okay. So it is already getting a little late, but we're going to keep going. We're going to just do as much planting as we can. And, you know, it's not the end of the world if we have to fish until we pass out here. We do have a return scepter. Actually, having said that, we have a return scepter. There really is no reason to fish until we pass out here. Okay. So corn. We're not doing anything fancy. We're just throwing stuff in the ground at this point. I think that was the only other thing that was going to repeat. So now we're just throwing stuff in the ground. And then any seeds we have, well, that was horrible. Any seeds we have left over at the end, we will just stick in a chest, in the chest here on the Ginger Island farm, and we'll finish it up tomorrow. The Burbs do have a lot to talk about this morning. They haven't seen you guys in a few days. They're being very talkative indeed. This is going to be an absolute mess of things. I'm not spending the time to make this pretty right now. This is all very practical. This is for perfection goals. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and harvest what's here, immediately sell it, and then we're going to chop all these out. We've harvested a bunch of these. They've been here for quite some time. It's someone else's turn now. Love their commentary, yes. I'm glad you guys can hear that. They're a bit, they're being their regular, normal volumes, not loud volumes. So I'm happy that that's able to be picked up. I was actually looking into, because this is the cheapest microphone I could find at Walmart, right? Aside from those tiny little ones you clip on your shirt, this is a real microphone. But it was the cheapest one I could find. I was looking at a better microphone, and everybody recommended dynamic microphones, but they said that the reason dynamic mics are good is because they don't pick up background noise. And I had to say, well, I kind of want the background noise, right? I want the birds. I want the birds picked up. I want the turtle tank picked up. So I think I'm just going to stick with this one for a while, and we'll see. There are higher quality condenser microphones. They do exist. But everyone recommends the dynamic mics to improve your voice quality. I just want to make sure the birds are heard. They deserve to be heard. And I'm pretty sure at least half of the people in here are here for the birds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I did leave a spot for a road, a path. Your mic you have is very good, to be honest. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's good feedback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the same here. I did leave enough for a pathway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I left enough for a pathway there too, but I don't really need a pathway here. Not right now. Thank you, Ness. I appreciate the feedback. I will just stick with this one until a later date. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh my goodness, it is very late. It is very late indeed. Gotta get to fishing. Whoops. I went to take a sip of my tea and accidentally pulled the fishing rod back. But yeah, I wouldn't want to upgrade the microphone and in the process lose the birds. That would be a tragedy and a huge waste of money. There we go, success. Fish until we pass out. And actually I realized that I didn't mark down yesterday's either, so I've got to take 2 off the list. We made 99 gold yesterday. Not my greatest day. Fish till we pass out. That goes down to 23. I forgot to put yesterday's on. Whoops. So we're back to work, though. We're back to work. We'll get back to the farm after we're done here. This is very important work for our perfection goals. We have to ship things. Last night I found you slumbering in the dark. Leo. Aw, Willie helped write this. The bird friends airlifted me. That's very sweet. 1, 2, and we did leave enough for a pathway here as well. But yes, this is all about our perfection goals right now. Robin is working on our next fish pond. So we're just going down the list of Pierre's missing stock list here. And growing everything. Even though most things we have grown at least once before, we need to ship 15 of every normal crop. And there has to be at least one crop that we ship 300 of, I believe. I'm not sure if we absolutely need that achievement or not. I know we need to do 15 of all the crops. Actually, now I'm questioning that too. It's possible that for perfection, all we need is just this, to ship one of everything. But either way, we need to cook. We need to cook everything. So we do need multiples of some of these regardless. And I have not been worried about this so far. So we are going to need to start going through our chests and grabbing one of everything to start shipping. We should have just about everything, although I'm not sure. We didn't do the key crops yet, so we don't have the key melons, key fruit. But we do have a lot of this stuff. We should just go through our chests, grab one of everything and put it in the bin, and just check off a bunch of this to reduce how hard this is going to seem. Okay. And we'll just keep coming back here and checking on these. We will move on to, what is this? Kale. Every once in a while we'll come back, we'll check, and we'll move on to the next set of seeds. I just have to remember that we stopped at the corn after pumpkins in Pierre's shop to move on. Toasty fell asleep at the desk. Oh, Toasty. Good night, Toasty. Thanks for chilling with me. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for keeping me company. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful night. Have a great sleep. The rice, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to put it here. It's going to get watered either way. Okay, I think I have basically run out of space. I could fill in the rest, but I'm not that concerned with it. I will see you soon. I believe I'll see you in the morning, actually. My morning, anyway. All right. So this stuff, we're just all throwing this in the bin. We have plenty of that elsewhere. And I'll throw down these sprinklers as well. Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred. And that's a good start. That's a good start. We've got lots of different things growing here now, so that we can satisfy all that stuff. Let's check the key quest. It is Saturday, so things are going to be a bit late, but we're here. We might as well check on it. Might as well, while we're here. There's no point not doing it. Okay, we do need to do that prismatic grange. We're still on it. We only have 18 gems, so we want to save a little bit. And we haven't moved anywhere on the perfection stuff yet. We've been just kind of spinning our wheels, getting stuff prepped. We're in the prepping stages. The Great Friends, it says only 11% because it only counts once you get them to max. So we're still only with 4 people, but we're very close. We're very close, and once we get really serious about it, it's going to go through very quickly. So really the shipping and the cooking are our major hurdles right now. And we've got that all planned out. It's working. It's in progress. So we're starting our morning a little late, but we're going to do it now. Mango lurking for meetings. Like a champ, lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Mango. We love you. Alright, so we'll get the stuff put away from yesterday. It's gotta be wine day very soon. Apparently not today. Probably tomorrow then. Wine day and ancient fruit harvest day are the very same day. So there will be signs. There will be signs. All right. Mooshake and Moolady have been petted. Tumnus has been petted. Alan and Alan have been petted. Only a couple hours late. I'm sure they don't mind. Let's pet the coop animals. Lizard has been petted. Chickadee has been petted. Duck Vader has been petted. Reptar has been petted. Hen Solo has been petted. Sir Exilot has been petted. Sharptooth has been petted. Nugget has been petted. Quackers has been petted. And Ribbits has been petted. Good morning, Pickles. Love you. And I'm hitting that bowl on the first time every time. 60% of the time it works every time. So we'll collect a few more pomegranates. We'll hope to see Elliot today, although I'm not sure we will. I don't know that we're going to get anywhere near Elliot today. But we might check out the saloon later. We'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. I should check the house. Since we woke up on Ginger Island, we didn't get our blessings, etc. Infinite energy, ladders and shafts. We are going to need to do hay for the animals, but in a couple days, we'll actually get some from the farm. It is indeed a neutral luck day. Okay. Alright. So we're just working away. We're going to take care of our fishies. We'll check on Robin, make sure she's still working down there. Put a new fish. I keep forgetting to put a new fish in. We do have an empty pond. I also keep forgetting to empty my inventory before I go down that way. Boy, we've got a lot of squid ink. It's a shame it's not that useful. There's only a couple things that it really does. But it is nice that we have it, so I don't need to be chasing after it later. That can be one of those things that can be very hard to find later on when you're trying to do the cooking challenge. Our mango tree has to be very close. Well, hello, Robin. Good job. You're doing a great job. Thank you for your hard work and effort that you put forth daily. I appreciate that. She actually had a good few days off this week. Okay. So, we probably go ahead and do this prismatic grange today. Ginger Island Farm is all taken care of. Things are growing there. We're not going to the Skull Cavern today. We don't have anything in particular that we need to do. Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred. So we probably go ahead and take care of this. I am going to go ahead and harvest these, the tappers. So our train station tapper farm should also be ready. I don't know that I really care to increase the train station tapper farm much. I think it's probably enough already. It is a bit slow. I might want to do one more row of oaks. It's a bit slow. We can only make kegs at a certain pace. I think is about 25 a week. But you know what? I think that's kind of the right pace for us anyway. I think that kind of settles us into a decent pace anyway. So like how much wood do we have? We have nowhere, we don't have any wood at all. Hey Fred. Hey Fred. That's really what's holding us back is the wood. And I don't really feel like I'm at the point where I want to just be buying stacks of wood just yet. We do want to be slowly but surely saving for our golden clock right now. Which would be easier and quicker if we did have a full shed of preserved jars and a house full of kegs. So maybe we take a pause here and we spend money on materials. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Because right now we can't make anything. It's the wood is our limiting here. Our limiter. So, what do we do? I think we just go socialize. We check out quests. That's not necessary. Where is... Oh, Pierre's at the island. There's Shane, though. Surprised you're still trying to make friends with me. Haven't I been rude enough to you yet? Okay, we're still down pretty low. I think we did drink beer with him at the lake, though, so we should be pretty well friendly by now. Right, I might as well chat for the extra points. Ember #1 Shane disliker. I'm just not, I'm not dealing with that, you know what I mean? I appreciate his realness, I do. But I don't need that in my house. I'm not trying to fix him. Let's just... Oh, we've got the music practice cutscene here. Yep, I don't need to fix that guy. Exactly. Exactly. I appreciate him as a friend. That's about it. I love that there was drums being played, but no one is sitting at the drum kit. Oh, hi, Chill. Sebastian and I were just having a little jam session. We're trying to start a band, but we still don't know what kind of music to make. There's too many possibilities. The ghost drummer. Say, Chill, what kind of music do you like? Not particularly any of this, to be honest. Sebastian mentioned again, sorry, love him. I wish he was real. Sebastian is a very real person. Sebastian and Sam are probably the realest people in this whole thing. Bluegrass, 100%. Oh, I love some good bluegrass. But when we say honky-tonk country music, that is not what we're talking about. High-energy dance music, experimental noise rock, cheerful pop. None of these are any of my favorite things to listen to. So I guess I'll just say experimental noise rock. Amber, I just clicked it right when you said that. Hey, you know what? That's exactly the kind of style I've been thinking about for the band. Why the pause? That was a strange pause. What do you say, Sebastian? Should we do this? The soundtrack calls Honky Tonky Choice Bluegrass. Okay. Those are two bluegrass and honky tonk are two very different things. Right? I can't imagine them playing honky tonk. Sebastian playing honky tonk? Yeah, I don't think so. Thanks for the help, Chill. With my guitar skills and Sebastian's wizardry on the synthesizer, we're going to be a screaming success. I am convinced of it. Alright. Now I just need to find someone to play the drums. I'm standing right here. I'm standing right here. Already given Sebastian 2 gifts. We're working on it. We're working on it. Want Sebastian to play me a song. Amber, impressed daily by Professor's Wordle skills. Yes, well, he is the professor. So I guess we can't be that surprised. Thank you for the Wordle reminder. Yeah. Yep, it's there. It's always there. Today's been an interesting day. I think we're just going to do socializing and that's about it. Go back and fish till we pass out at the farm. Yeah, nothing here, I don't think. His starter word is ivory. Well, that's one of his starter words. It just happened to be the word. Lofty, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? Ember, getting it in 3 is good. Getting it in 3 is objectively good. That's not a subjective thing. Getting it in 4 is basically the average, which is basically my average as well. I feel like lately I've been a lot worse because I'm doing it in bed at 4 o'clock in the morning sometimes. I should really wait until after I have my tea. I just feel like I'm just sitting there staring into the void at this keyboard that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm going to try to remember to wait until I've had my tea tomorrow before I do the Wordle. We'll see if I do any better. Well, there you go. So it's my own, that's my personal challenge, right? I make sure I make it hard on myself. Not for the weak. Got it in 5. I mean, that's not bad. I think, honestly, getting it at all is not bad, right? If you manage to get it before you run out of guesses, I think you've done a good job. Usually do it about 1 a.m. as you're going to sleep. See, so you've put the same challenge on yourself. Did we ever buy this one? I don't remember. I'll just get it just to make sure. I did give him his gift, didn't I? I did not. And you know what? I'll go ahead and buy the bombs while I'm here. That way we don't need to do it on Skull Cavern Day. Live, laugh, love English. I'm just always cracked up by the one meme. I don't know if you call it a meme or just a social post. But the one guy that his wife got a sign that said, "You only live once, lick the bowl," put it in the kitchen, and he kept moving it to the bathroom. Yes, exactly, Fred, exactly. Science gal through and through. I don't even know what I would call myself. I guess I'm a bit eclectic. I like a little bit of everything. kind of like, I think it was Cactus that was talking about that, where I just kind of like a little bit of everything, and so YouTube doesn't know how to handle me. Have the best excuse, dyslexic, so words are hard. Yep. Creative through and through. I am not. I don't find myself to be creative at all. I'm much more of a practical, functional utilitarian. So I like being out in nature. I like doing nature things. I like gardening and forestry. I think I do have to put these in the ground, though. Is 4 really all I have? 5 and 6. Okay. So we need to buy the one from the casino. And then what? What's the one we didn't get? We got that one. I'll have to look into it. Aspire to be an author one day? Well, just get started, Emma. Right? Just get started. And don't be too hard on yourself. That's about the best advice. Don't be too hard on yourself. Publish something. Anything. Let it be crap. You know? Let it be imperfect and just publish something. And then try better on the next one. I feel very strongly that with everything creative, and really everything altogether, it doesn't even have to be just creative, iteration is so important. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Good enough is good enough. And just let the iteration do the work. Your 1000th one will be wonderful, right? Work in progress. Oh, it took me a second, but I got it. I do have a work in progress right now, but it's been a while since I've added to it. Might actually see if I can motivate myself for it tonight. Yeah, don't let perfection be the enemy of good. Just get something done. Let the iteration do its job. The 1000th one will be wonderful, but you have to get there. You have to do the first 999. And maybe somewhere in that 999 you get lucky and one of them's pretty good, you know? Ember's right. I believe in you. Alright, I think we just fish until we pass out now. My English teacher in high school was always telling me to just get it done and stop being such a perfectionist. Isn't that the truth? It's very common among creatives, isn't it? You folks, as Shannon said, you are your own worst critic. You are your own worst critic. We don't see those mistakes. We don't notice those mistakes. I will say I do like the wood turning though, and that's one thing now that it's starting to warm up a little bit. Yes, Ginger? I would like to get back into that. I didn't really want to be out in the workshop much over the winter. It's not a heated space. So easy to find all the flaws in something you started at for 1,000 hours. But to those who are seeing it for the first time, it'll be wonderful. That's a very good point. You stared at, yeah. That's a very good point. You spent hours and hours poring over it, over every little detail. Darn you, autocorrect. But we're just looking at it for the first time. And when we look at it, when someone else looks at it, it's like, wow, that's amazing. All you see is the little mark on the underside. But we see the whole thing. We've had this chat before. I'm trying to remember what I had a wise piece of wisdom, right? I did, I'm sure. Oh, I will be posting pics. We do have an ad break coming up. If you're not currently subscribed, please turn down your volume. I know I can be a bit quiet. I know the ads can be a bit loud. You're not going to miss anything. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to refill my tea. I'm going to stretch my legs. So if you are not currently subscribed, please turn down your volume. The ads are coming in 10 seconds. And I will see you guys in a couple minutes. All right. All right, everyone should be back from ads. So we can go ahead and get back to our fishing until we pass out. Just spent 10 minutes drawing something on the wrong layer. Oh, I don't even know what that means, but that doesn't sound good. I think I kind of get the concept. Always appreciate the volume warning. Well, you're welcome. I know I would want the same. You know? I would want the warning for myself. That's why I do it. It will make drawing it a second time easier. Just annoying because I do it so often. I wonder if there's a way. I like to do things to idiot-proof my own stuff. You know what I mean? Mostly with safety stuff, but I like to try to work out a process that prevents me from getting in the way of my own success. I will spend a lot of time doing that, honestly. Maybe too much time. Oh, a good golden animal cracker. I'm one of those people that will I'll spend hours trying to find a way to either automate or simplify a task. just to save myself a minute every couple days, you know. Just because it reduces, as you guys know, within this game, I like to reduce my pain level for something. The amount of stress that a task causes, I like to reduce that however I can. So if there's a certain thing where I find myself making the same mistake multiple times, I will stop and I will spend time working out a solution to prevent myself from doing it in the future. And I will spend days, weeks, months working out a way to prevent myself from making that mistake again before I do it. All right. There was something I wanted to do down here. Ah, right. Get another fish. What's the next fish on our list? Herring. Herring is the next fish on our list. I am hitting everything with the clipboard. I hit the printer, I hit the monitor, I hit my pen cup. And I think I might have hit the microphone too. But we are looking for herring, which should be in here somewhere. There it is. So I will go ahead and put this sign on. Put the herring. Let me double check that that's what it is. Put the herring in. Mark it off the list. Okay. And then we'll be on about our way. There we go. We've gotten one seaweed so far. Considering that's pretty much why I'm doing this right now, that's fairly disappointing. But we will continue. We will continue fishing until we pass out, right here on the farm. Actually, did we determine if I stay close to shore, I catch more seaweed? Because the trash percentage would be higher. I think. Let me just make sure. Yes, okay. So I'm just going to cast immediately in front of the shore, and we'll see if I catch more seaweed that way. Because that's really what we're here for. The money from actual fish is not really worth the time. Whoops. We're really just here for the seaweed. And the ticking down the counter of fish till we pass out. But that's neither here nor there. That's going to happen regardless. I'd like to get something useful in the meantime. But I'm not going to turn down the fish. I think that would be maybe slightly disingenuous, right? I don't think canceling the fish is within the spirit of the challenge and the redeem. So I think I will indeed catch every fish that I get. But I don't think there's an alternative way to get the seaweed. I think this is the only way to get it. I'm going to look that up. Oh, you know what? I think P-Bug popped in. P-Bug popped in to tell me that you can indeed get seaweed from a fish pond of some kind. So which kind? All of the saltwater crab pot fish may produce 1 to 3 seaweed when the population is at least 1. Okay. Let's look into that. Let's look into that. Crab pot fish. I'm going to assume they all have the exact same percentages. So I'm just going to look at one of them. At a population of 10, they have a 7 to 8% chance of producing seaweed on any given day. So actually, we want to slow down on the fish and speed up on the crab pot fish. Oh, I have all of them. I just wasn't putting them in fish ponds yet. That would be the saltwater ones, which would be the crab, the cockle, the lobster, I think the mussel, the oyster. What else? Let me look back at what else. Crab pot fish, clam, lobster, crab, cockle, mussel, shrimp, and oyster. Okay. Mussel, shrimp, and oyster. Yes, so I should have all of that here. I just haven't been focusing on those because they also give a lot of trash, right? So they have a 10% chance of roe, 8% chance of seaweed. This is not going to add up, by the way. 6, 9, 12, 15, 18% chance of trash. They have a 6% chance of coral, 4% chance of sea urchin, 6% chance of a beach warp totem, and a 1% chance of a nautilus shell, with a 50% chance of giving nothing. See what I mean? They don't add up. I think the percentages of what I was saying was if they do give something, that's the percentage that they give. Forget that there's fish in this game. Yeah. I know a lot of people just don't like interacting with it at all. I've always liked it. But this is definitely the most I've interacted with the fish system since I started playing, for sure. Shrimp. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. We do have anonymous follows here, so I'm not going to dox you here, but you can lurk all you like. Lurking is encouraged. You can nap, you can sleep. I do appreciate it. And if you do like to, you can go ahead and announce yourself in chat. It's entirely up to you. Why did I write fish? I meant shrimp. Oh, okay. Shannon, pen died. Oh, well, that is a sign to stop and take a break. Winter set. Welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? It's good to see you in here. We're working on our fish pond challenge here. We're currently at 60 out of 101 fish ponds. And we're just making our slow and steady progress. We're working on perfection goals in the meantime. How's it growing for you? Pen died, tea and snack time? Heck yes. Heck yes. Eli, chill, I'm having the most amazing breakfast right now. Please tell. Please do tell. It already sounds wonderful, and you haven't even said what it is yet. French toast with biscuits and gravy. Oh my goodness. I think honestly I'm just going to have a repeat of my yesterday's breakfast, which was a toasted egg and cheese sandwich with maple syrup and chipotle hot sauce. Apple juice. I love apple juice. A muffin, Emma, sounds delicious. Mac and cheese for lunch, and playing and watching Stardew. Now that's some multitasking. That's some multitasking right there. Oh, and there's our pass out. Yes, apple juice is wonderful. I am a firm believer in apple juice and cider when you're feeling a bit frisky. Yeah, that is a great setup. I agree. Winterset is living the good life right there. Bagel with cream cheese and bacon crumbles for Lofty. Eli, comfort drink, yes. Yes. Red pepper and feta rolls, Abernathy biscuits, and a packet of Marmite crisps. Wild combo. That is a wild combo. Want to play Stardew so bad, but lost your mouse. Oh no. Emergency, emergency. Apple juice is the nectar of the gods, yes. I thought I found it, but that may have been just a dream. Eli playing Disney Dreamlight Valley in a bit. I have not played that yet. I have heard, I guess, that it's quite good though. Do you like it? In comparison with, let's say, Stardew Valley. What do you think of it? Did anyone ever play Disney Infinity? I haven't even heard of that. I have no idea what that is. Ness is playing Pokopia on on the Mister's Switch 2. Eli's so much fun, very cozy. Stardew's still favorite, but Dreamlight is a close second. Okay. That's a good review. Shrimp cocktail. Good luck day. Let's check the calendar. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Today's the last day of the season, and we can't see next month, so... Disney Infinity was cool. Alright, looking it up. Disney Infinity. Wait, is this a board game or a... Action Adventure Sandbox Toys to Life video game series. Setting the series was a giant customizable universe of imagination known as the Toy Box. Okay. Action Adventure Sandbox game. That sounds kind of fun. Nessie's been very good about sharing it. He even ordered me a dock for my room so I could stream with it. Oh, that is really sweet. Disney Infinity was so good. Had it on PS3. You get a little board and you collect figures of different Disney characters. If you put it on this board that connects to the game, you can play as that character. Oh, I think I remember hearing about this. You can get the full game on Steam with everything unlocked. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, so the calendar doesn't help us at all. I might as well harvest the wine and try to remember to refill them today. And I think we are currently at about 500,000 gold for our wine from the house, which could probably be a little bit more efficiently placed to get more kegs in. But you know what? We still have half the house and the entire cellar that we haven't done anything with yet. So I think we'll be okay. Eli has joined the Discord finally. Fantastic. Fantastic. I will get into there after stream in about half an hour and give you a proper welcome. Thank you. I think you'll find it very cozy and chill. All the same folks that are in chat are in there, and they're wonderful folks who you already know from Toasties. I'm sure you know most of them already. But we do have a lot of interesting stuff going on in the Discord. So if anyone else is not already a member of the Discord, I do highly recommend it. I tend to be pretty active on there, even when we're not streaming. And there's always something going on. There's always something going on. It's busy 24 hours a day. Everybody's in different time zones. Yeah, 510,000 of wine. Do know most of them, yes. I'm definitely a friend of Toasties, yes. We share a very similar audience base. I enjoy spending time in Toasties stream and Nobbies. And so we share a very similar audience base. And I find that to be absolutely wonderful. It's full of wonderful folks. Just the kindness. It's been so wonderful to be able to meet and chat with all these kind folks. All kinds of different interests and backgrounds and locations on the globe. All right. So let's pet our animals. I believe Robin should be done today, so we should go ahead and get Robin started on the next fish pond. Mooshake and Moolity have been petted. Tumnus has been petted. Alan and Alan have been petted. Was wonderful to meet you too, Shadow. Yes, of course. Absolutely every last person has been a joy in my life. Reptar has been petted, Ribbits has been petted, Sharptooth has been petted, Quackers has been petted, Hen Solo has been petted, Chickadee has been petted, Nugget has been petted, Lizard has been petted, Sir Exilot has been petted, and Duck Vader has been petted. Just had a look on Steam and oh my gosh, I need it just for the nostalgia. Yep. Shannon, definitely going to have to stop. The pencil's completely dead. Only half the picture to go. Take a break. Take a nap. Hot tea, hot toast, a warm blanket, hot water bottle. Just take a nap. I know I've gotten lots of rest during my little mini midlife retirement here. I've had a fantastic time. It is, the seasons are changing. Our local farmer is fertilizing the hay fields. We just kind of have an arrangement. He maintains the land and gets to harvest the hay. I do the woods. The fields are his domain. All right, what do we, is that enough? I think that might be enough to do the kegs that we have. And then we also have Ginger Island, of course. So this isn't even all of the ancient fruit that we're going to have here. Yes, he takes care of the hay fields. He does the haying. I did it for years. And I might do it again later on, but for now it's his domain. I do my own gardening. And he does the hay. Lynn, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? It's good to see you. We're just chilling. We're just working away. I'm currently refilling our ancient fruit wine kegs here in the house. And we're just kind of going through our daily routine at the moment. Waking up, yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. Alright, so we'll go ahead and take care of our fishies here. And then we'll head over to Ginger Island. We'll harvest the ancient fruit that's there. We will eventually come back here and take care of those row sheds. That's going to be a lot of money coming out of those row sheds today. At least 200,000 gold anyway. And that'll probably be our day. Just chores today. We're just waiting on things to happen. Another banana from them. Oh, we did finish that pond. Let me update our progress. 61. Nice. Whoops. So we will need another fish for that. We'll start with the crab pot fish, because as P-Bug pointed out, they do have a chance of giving us seaweed. Mama, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? Good to see you. I think I saved the bananas now. Alright, so we need one of our saltwater crab pot fish. Might as well do shrimp, right? Who cares? Who cares which one it is? It doesn't really matter. And I'll have to write this one down. Shrimp. See, because I don't currently have a printed list of the crab pot fish. So I'll just write it down, and I will make sure I get the actual list later to cross that off. But we do need to get up to Robin's after I place this. Hey, Fred. All right. We need seaweed, algae. See, we're starting to run low on both. So maybe getting these crab pot fish will be very helpful. Yes, that's Fred right now. Ginger is actually being quiet at the moment. They were both giving us good songs earlier. But that's Fred right now. She's being very cute. Very cute indeed. Yep, not sleeping though. She's actually given us a good song. So we'll head up to Robin's, get her on the next pond. I tell you what though, let's see how much does a whole stack cost? We're currently at 472. About 50,000 for one whole stack of wood. So I'll just get a few. That way we can build some more kegs and some more preserve jars. And we'll get her on our next fish pond. Normally it's Ginger being loud, yeah. Yep. It is nice to hear Fred. Fred has such a beautiful song. I love hearing Fred sing. Not that Ginger doesn't. But Ginger's tends to be on the loud side of things. P-Bug 3 can add 3 shrimp to start. That's one of my restrictions here though, is I'm only allowed to put one thing in. They have to reproduce naturally. The only thing obviously I couldn't do was rainbow trout. I had to put all 10 in. But that is one of the restrictions I placed on myself for this challenge, was that I could only put in one fish. Just to make sure that we were doing all of the quests naturally and stuff. But I've been shouting you out this entire time because of that because of your advice. You always pop in with the greatest advice. So I am going to focus on putting the crab pot fish in until all of them are in, so that I can get more seaweed and more green algae. So I do thank you for that. Emma just checked the Joja Parrot on Ginger Island, 920,000. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. Go for it. Absolutely go for it. So worth it. Honestly, like, if I had the money when I first got to Ginger Island to pay the full $1.5 million, I absolutely would have. It's just so worth it to me. I hate the golden walnut hunt. I'm not a fan. But yes, hunt the golden walnuts in the meantime, though, to bring the price down while you save. Okay, so I think we head over. That is a good restriction. Thank you. Thank you. I just wanted it to be a bit more authentic. You know, I didn't want to feel like I was able to cheat my way to the top. I wanted them to reproduce on their own. So the obviously all the legendaries only need one anyway, so that's a good little shortcut. And the rainbow trout will not breed, so I had to do all 10 of those. But the rest of them, I'm only putting the first one in and letting it do the rest. They'll get there. They'll get there. It's already going to take long enough anyway. It won't be that much extra. I think we're just going to go to Ginger Island right now and see how things are going over there. Harvest the ancient fruit. Might come back and make more kegs. Give our sweetie his pomegranate for the day. And he is now maxed out. So let's go grab that bouquet, and we'll be right back, right? We'll grab this bouquet and get that over with, and then since today's the last day of winter, that way once we're dating, I can get the necklace on the next available rainy day. All right. I mean, leaving your store completely unattended is, I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. That's a lot of trust. That's a lot of faith. You want to get more serious? I feel the same way. Oh, he's blushing. How sweet. I only wish I had given you a bouquet first. All right, I think he could grow on me. I think he could grow on me. I was very hesitant to go with Elliot because of how incredibly deep everything has to be. But I think he could grow on me. All right. Make sure we give Leo his pomegranate as well if we can find him. It's got to be everybody. So very likely Sandy is going to be the last one that we get up. Because I haven't been talking to her at all. But by the time we're ready for that, it should be easy enough. We can just prismatic shard our way to the top. There's no need to be too terribly picky about it. The pineapples... think I've just been selling them or hoarding them. At this point, we should have plenty of gold star pineapples. We can stop using cheese and start using pineapples. And also, since we've already filled the kegs, all of this wine, all of these ancient fruits are already extras. Okay, I made a mistake. I made a mistake here. So why is that one watered? Interesting mistake. I'll just grab one of these. I just need to chop out one thing, and then that mistake is fixed. For now. We'll fix everything later. Right now I'm just trying to get stuff done. Same mistake here. This is so ugly. Alright, but it works. It works. Okay, so... is there anything else I need to do on Ginger Island? I don't think so. I think we just go ahead home. Make some more kegs. 44 is not a lot, but that is still an extra. 44 is still basically another 100,000 gold a week. So I think we just do that, right? I think we just go ahead and do that. And yeah. Okay, so I have indeed just been hoarding the pineapple. And maybe I continue hoarding it, and then just sell 300 of these as my one monocrop thing. So let's go ahead and put these in and fill them. Me and a friend are playing the new Slay the Spire. Haven't won a run yet. So this is not Slay the Spire 2, is it? Is there another one? Because I thought Slay the Spire 2 was already not new. But I don't know. I'm very out of touch. I'm very out of touch when it comes to these things. Slay the Spire 2. Okay. Haven't won a run yet. I did start playing Slay the Spire, and I have found it to be interesting. I don't know that I put another row in here, but so far not terribly hard. Oh, Slay the Spire 2 only came out this month. I think I have it on normal difficulty settings though. I only just started, so I don't really have any experience yet. Alright, let's fill these. But I've won, I think, 3 runs in a row to start out with. So I don't know if that's expected or not. What is strange to me is it doesn't seem like you keep the deck between runs. So I have yet to figure out the roguelike aspect of it. Do you upgrade your character between runs? I haven't seen anything. I haven't really seen anything of it. Okay, broccoli, carrot, cauliflower, a beet, a bok choy, a garlic, a parsnip, a potato, red potato taro, ancient fruit apple, cactus fruit orange, peach, pineapple, pomegranate, powder melon. I don't think we need a key fruit actually. Tulip and a leek from that chest. I'm just going to kind of go through my chests and take a little bit of everything to try to get these shipping goals taken care of. An amaranth, a sunflower seed, corn, eggplant, fiddlehead fern, green bean, hops, kale, I just did a parsnip. Things are a little out of whack. And I also just did a potato, a pumpkin, did a radish, unmilled rice, wheat, yam, blackberry, blueberry. Why is the blackberry in here? Cherry, cranberry, grape. I know I already did that. Pepper, melon, orange, pomegranate, powder melon. Did that also. Why do I have forage in here? Things are a little out of whack. Chest organization is not my strong suit. As anyone that's watched for any amount of time is already aware. Fairy rose, a summer spangle, poppy, sunflower. Okay. Alright, we're making progress. And then just one of everything in here. Even though some of them are repeats for sure. And that's fine. It's fine that they're repeats. It's not the end of the world. I have more in the chest. We will need them all also for cooking. Oh, I forget where I left off. I'll just go here. There it was. It was the spring onion. Now I remember. I don't think any of these things are on the shipping list. I do think these things are on the shipping list. I don't know about that. I don't think trash is, but I'm going to do it anyway. And we should see tomorrow that this is a lot of stuff has been shipped then. I don't think Cookout Kit is on that list. I'm not selling that. The foods are not individually on the list at all. Okay. I don't even know why I have slime in this chest. My chest organization, oh my gosh. It's bad. It's bad. Be really funny if I could put the scepter in there and accidentally sold it. That would be funny. I would be upset. But that would be funny. Coffee bean. Okay, moving along. Time doesn't pass. So we're good to go. I hope we don't have to sell a dragon tooth. I really hope we don't have to sell a dragon tooth. Do we have to sell all of the minerals? I don't think so. Excuse me. I don't think so. I think we have to sell all of the ores. Sorry about that. It was just a delivery. It's all good. It's all good. So we just need one of each ore to be sold. A stone, a clay, a battery pack. Yeah, a little bit of everything here. And the bars as well. I don't have any copper bars. That's interesting. I guess I should make some copper bars. So we should see that our shipping chart is filled out pretty well tomorrow. We should see that it's filled out fairly well. I don't think I need to ship a prismatic shard. I sure hope not. And these are just random minerals, so I don't think I need that either. I think I do need to ship. I know I did the fairy rose. I know I did a tulip. But I don't think I did a blue jazz yet. So that should fill it out fairly well, and then we can find out what the rest are. Oh, there's our copper. I'll just ship one of them. They're not really worth anything. So there's no use selling a whole stack of copper bars. We are also going to need more iron to make more kegs. So I'll put that in next. And then I think we just fish until we pass out at this point. I think we've made some good progress. In the near future, once we're done growing everything on Ginger Island, that's when we're going to go ahead and get a bunch of mini fridges from Robin and start the cooking. But I think we'll try to focus on the shipping goals first. While we slowly but surely make friends with everyone. And once we're done with the hard stuff, we can start looking at getting Crusader on a Galaxy Sword, hunting down mummies, and putting Monster Musk on and trying to go for Pepper Rexes as well. I think we're bound to be moving along pretty well with the magma sprites. I think we've been doing pretty well with the magma sprites. So that should work itself out. Obviously we need to save money for the golden clock and for the 3 other obelisks. The dragon teeth for the island obelisk, that's the real worry. That's the one that's going to be rough. So hopefully that stingray pond starts to do something. We've got a golden walnut or a golden animal cracker on it, so that if it does decide to give us a dragon tooth, we'll get 2, which is going to be a very big deal for me. I am really bad with the dragon teeth farming. We have gotten lucky. We've found a couple on the floor during this run so far. And we are going to be doing more Volcano Dungeon farming to get our Crusader enchant on our Galaxy Sword. I am about ready to stop carrying the lava katana around. Hey, I'm almost ready to stop carrying the lava katana around. Whoops, I thought I heard it. Now Ginger is singing while Fred eats. So I am. I'm very excited to see at least one dragon tooth come out of that stingray pond. I don't think we've seen anything other than roe come out of it yet. You know, we've been fishing for a while anyway. I might as well go have a look and just see what the population is currently. It's only at 5 right now, so we're actually due for a quest here. We're due for a quest. I completely forgot about the roe sheds. It is too late for that today already. It is already too late to do the roe sheds. That was probably going to be about 250,000 to 300,000 gold right there. We'll get to it tomorrow. Fishing tackle wore out. Okay, I'm going to go fix that immediately. We can't be having that. We have gotten no seaweed today. Not a single one. So there's a few things, right? We're working on there's a seaweed. Working on shipping, not quite working on cooking yet. Working on relationships. I need to double check on the scarecrows, the rare crows over there. We need the one from the casino, and I'm not 100% certain what the other one we need might be yet. I think there's a second snowman one that I may have missed, and it might be a whole nother year until we can get it, but we'll see. Right? I'm almost certain of it. I'm almost certain there's another snowman one. All right. 529,000 gold day. Not bad, not bad. That's going to be once a week for the wine. It's going to keep getting more. Here's our judgment day. Let's see. How did we do? My dear boy, it's been many years since we last spoke. You were just a little boy, do you remember? I do now. Look how far you've come. Though you may have forgotten me, I've been here all along. A bit creepy, I'm not gonna lie, a bit creepy. You see, my body has departed this world, but my heart will always remain in Stardew Valley. You've been here 2 years now. I'm so proud of you, my boy. You're a better farmer than I ever was, and you've brought great honor to the family name. I can feel it now. My spirit is finally put to rest. Bless you. All right, so that sounds like we got the 4 candles. The future of ImPondsible Farm is in your hands now. Farewell. Sounds like we got the 4 candles. The funny part is we're so far along that it doesn't even matter at this point. Yep, all 4. Because the Statue of Perfection, we don't need 1 iridium ore per day. We don't need that at all. So let's have a look here. Robin is working on our next one. See, we have so much grass now. We can feed the animals now for a good while with this grass. Robin's working on our next fish pond. Do the candles burn forever now? I've never really noticed if they burn forever or just for today. Alright, so there's our screenshot for the day. I'll go ahead and plant myself in the middle here. They burn forever. That's cool. I've never bothered to go back to the shrine again after the first time. I've always gotten the four candles regardless of what else is going on. All right, so let's have a look at what friends might be online here. We've got Wade Lady is playing Palea. Simon has just started and he's playing Stardew today. That might be a good one. Yeah, I think we go check out Simon. He's a hoot. He's a wonderful guy. And just a wonderful community he's built. He's playing Stardew today as well. So the first one is for everyone. The second one is for subscribers. And we're going to go check out Simon Says. He's a wonderful streamer, incredibly kind. I'm sure you'll like him. So thank you. Thank you for chilling with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate you. And I hope you have a great day. Love you, folks.